We're going.
Hey, it's your boy Kenny Boulder with my co-host OG-san with another slice of Breadcast. I am so sorry we've not been around lately, but we are just trying to get some new material. And
We have been preparing for this epic draft cast. All the
That's
bread
right.
on the table, all the bread from the world. We're looking at the number one draft picks of which bread going to be. You know we're a big garlic bread team out here.
Yeah,
but
boy.
we also cannot overlook toast from Singapore, Malaysia, Kaya toast. You know, Kamir is coming in hard from Indonesia. I think that's going to be a solid first round pick in terms of bread. There's a lot of bread on the table. You got your flatbread, you got your focaccia, you got ones people know, but we're looking at other variations out there on pan. And you know what? I am just hyped as it can be to talk about the bread draft for 2021. That's what we're talking about today, right?
And you guys, if you haven't checked it out, Ori-san has been doing an amazing walkthrough of his Madden series of SPORTSBALL. And
I feel like we're not talking about bread. I think we're talking about the NFL draft.
the NFL draft, that is correct. So chat, welcome. We are talking about the 2021 NFL draft of this year. And I've been following the draft class like a fucking mad guy because I believe it or not, the draft is honestly fun. It is a great time. I love this draft. It's like always a quality time because you're always speculating who's gonna get what. And
Hey, Mr. Kenny Boulder, when is the draft? It's this week, is that true?
Thursday is Thursday.
Thursday.
It is Thursday night. First rounds are Thursday. So in our podcast night, we're just only doing the first round. The first 30 some rounds, okay? 32 rounds.
But I do want to say, it's not always the first round picks that make history. Sometimes there's 6 other picks in front of you, right?
Yes,
And
sir.
then even in the face of that adversity of no one, just the last pick people could care about, those are sometimes the one who make history. But let's talk about the Broncos. Let's talk about the first round.
We're talking about all 32 teams there, OG-san. I'm just gonna be okay.
We're talking about all the teams, but the only team anyone cares about is, of course, the Broncos, the heart of America, the team that makes dreams happen.
Exactly, my friend. And my co-host is OG-san. Check out OG-san. I don't have his Switch handle right now, but he should be in the channel.
Go on YouTube. We're looking at Bronco Ball, Sake for various types of sport, and we got a few other things. I just finished up the recording for this season of Bronco Ball. We just did one for the Falcons and the Raiders this season, wrapping up very nicely. It's I gotta say, it's one of the best Broncos seasons I've ever seen, in person, out of person. I mean, it's almost as good meme ball as when everyone's favorite QB stepped onto the field to fill in for the Broncos recently.
Yes, sir. All right, we're going in the draft right now.
But we're talking about the draft. Let's find some new QBs.
Okay, so, all right, OG-san. The first round. Oh, thank you so much for the sub, by the way, Mark Confident. I really appreciate it, my guy. As Mark would say, what did the Jags need? The Jaguars were last year. The record was horrible. And their needs are, according to my preview, if you're in here, OG-san, is they need a QB, a tight end, a tackle, or a safety. Who is the Jaguars going to trade? Who are they going to trade?
No, I think everyone's looking at...
Who are they going to draft?
Yeah, I think they're going to trade for Minshew. Everyone's going to trade for Minshew. That's what it is.
No. Mad lad. All right, I'm going to tell you right now, guaranteed, they're going to pick up the best QB in the draft class.
Lawrence?
Trevor Lawrence from Clemson.
Yep.
Guaranteed. So
why do you think he's number one in the class?
Literally, everyone has been hyping Trevor for so long.
Hype is hype.
Trevor Lawrence, according to everyone, is the best QB in a generation. This guy is really fucking good. He is really fucking good, and everyone thinks he's going to be the first pick. 100%.
All right. So, okay, that's natural. The person who's got the hype is going to be first. All right. And Jaguars need QB. Everyone needs offense, right? They need to build a team around someone.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's straightforward. But then once the dynamics hit, who are we looking at next?
Okay.
First round. We're going down the
second round. Jets. The Jets need a QB.
Again, QB.
A guard, an edge defense, or CB, which is cornerback. And let's be very clear, they traded their starting quarterback, Sam Darnold. So their QB list is basically dead. There's no one.
So they it's a must pick QB position. And are we just going to go down to the second best QB on the list? Is it just going to be okay if we can't get Lawrence? Are we going to get who? Like what? Wilson?
Yes, sir. I think it's gonna
That's
be
just math
Jack
there.
Wilson from BYU. Jack Wilson. I don't know. Like his draft capital skyrocketed. It went so fucking high in the past few months, and it is surreal that he's that high. And obviously, I personally think it's gonna be Zach Wilson.
Okay, interesting. You know, I think the next team is also going to queue up for a QB. And then I want to well, throw it to a little speculative question afterwards. But let's go to the 49ers. I think it's straightforward. They also need a QB. Isn't it just a clear-cut choice there?
I mean, I don't know, man. And I will. You know what? Mark is absolutely right. This is gonna be a draft-heavy class for quarterbacks. There's so many quarterbacks on this list that I think the first 10 rounds or first 10
Picks.
10 picks will be quarterbacks. And I agree
could be,
with
yeah.
my boy. Actually, it's going to be a QB, but which QB?
Which one? There's a few now that we've gotten the first couple picks out of the way. The ones that everyone would pick are there. Now we get a little bit more variability in it, right? So who's on your block? Who's on your block?
So, for QBs, we have Justin Fields from
Mm-hmm.
Ohio State, Trey Lance from North Dakota State, and Mac Jones. Those are the top 3 QBs left. And if you're the 49ers, who do you pick, Cameron? Or sorry, OG-san. Whoops.
Why you look? I mean, you can talk to the chat. Don't worry. You can look at the chat.
You got it, boss. You got it.
You know, I want to hear it there. I want to hear them. So let's turn it over. We can turn it over to them. Anyone picking out something? Anyone picking out something there? You know, while they are, you know, feuding amongst themselves as they usually do, and
Yeah.
they I tend to always agree with whatever I say. So let's just go over here. Uncle's pick here is I think there's a good. If you were betting on this, I think you could go with Mac Jones. I think you could go with Mac Jones.
Absolutely. I 100% with you. Mac Jones is going to fit with the head coach, Cal Shanahan's schemes. I agree with you, OG-san. It's going to be Mac Jones. Pick
It's
3.
almost as if we're on the same wavelength, man.
I know.
We
I
got
know.
this. But now we got the first 3. I wanted to come back. Circular question over here. In previous drafts, some of the highest picked people have been touted as, okay, they're going to bring this team to the Super Bowl. Do you think any of these 3 teams are going to the Super Bowl with these QBs playing?
No.
All right. Trash picks then. Why would they pick
They're
them?
not. Yeah.
These aren't Super Bowl picks? Then why
They're
are you even
not.
picking anyone?
Exactly.
They should trade away. Trade away. Why don't they trade their picks away?
They should.
Trade
All
that
right.
position away to the Broncos.
Pick
Now,
number 4.
Falcons.
So the Falcons need edge rusher, a cornerback, and a safety.
I mean, do they really need a safety?
I think I know what they're gonna pick.
I mean, out of all the positions, So you say you know who they're pick?
I think they're
Let's
gonna pick
see.
the best
Who's gonna go
defensive
with
player.
Who's going to go with Jones? Who's going to pair up with Jones on the team? Right? Who's going to go?
Jones.
Oh, so you're going outside of the offensive line.
Yeah,
like.
no, I think they're gonna pick motherfucking Micah Parsons, the best defensive player in the draft.
Interesting. You know, it's always a solid strategy to build up your defense. But I think the betting pools are on offense. For most of these out here. If you had to pick for offense, do you
Are
have
you
anyone?
fucking kidding me? Literally, the needs of this, and I agree. The Falcons don't need a good offense. They have Julio Jones, one of the best wide receivers in the league.
You don't
They
think
need
they're gonna pick a
defense.
tight end?
All these are defensive fucking positions here, my guy. You
don't think they're
got
gonna pick a
edge
tight end?
rusher, you got a CB, and you got a safety. It's gonna be Micah Parsons.
I'm just saying, I like the long ball odds of them choosing a tight end, which would
Jesus
probably
Christ,
be Pitts.
no.
I think that's a good.
My guess is gonna be Micah Parsons. If you think they're gonna put Kyle Pitts on number 1 or 4th overall, maybe. I don't think so though. It's gonna be Micah Parsons.
You know, I'm looking at a wide range of stats out there. I'm looking at what intimate fans are concerned about. I'm looking at what the betting pools are. I just popped over through the digital servers into Vegas. I'm seeing what the odds are there. There's a lot of talk that it could be an offensive pick, but let's go down to a team that no one ever talks about, the Bengals.
It's gonna be Penicillin. Penicillin. There's your dab. Because again, they literally got the first overall last year. They got Joe Barrows, the rookie QB, and they're gonna get the best tackle in the draft, which is Penei Sewell from Oregon.
It's rather straightforward. They really do need a lot of. Well, it's the Bengals. They need a lot of everything, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, they need everything, but I guarantee it's gonna be Penei Sewell.
All right, all right. So now with those 5 out of the way, those 5 off the field, we're almost approaching the Broncos, right?
Oh, we still got like 28 teams to go through, Oji-san.
No, I know, but Broncos have what? Pick 7?
Pick 9, homie.
Pick 9 is yeah. We're almost so there's a couple more that could take some strong ones off the field. So what are the what's the next ones?
It's gonna be the Dolphins on pick number 6.
And with who do you think they're gonna go? Wide receiver?
So their needs are tackle, guard, defensive end, and edge rusher.
True. However, wide receiver. They're gonna go wide receiver. Guarantee it. Put your money on it. Hold. Diamond hands. Wide receiver.
I think they're gonna pick up Kyle Pitts, the best tight end.
Oh, so you're going back to Pitts there? Okay, so if the Falcons don't pick up Pitts, you're saying that the Dolphins are picking up Pitts?
Actually, that's a close one. I mean, this is so tough. Honestly, I bet they would pick Rashawn Slater. But I don't think he's 6 overall though.
That is that's out there. I mean, his stock is lower than a few others who would be prime candidates.
You know what? I'm gonna take it back. I think they're gonna draft Kyle Pitts first.
You go with Pitts. You're going with Pitts at the end of the day.
Going with Pitts. Yep.
All right, lock it in. Chat, lock that in. And on Thursday, or really after Thursday, when the next time you see Mr. Kenny Boulder out here, make sure you hold him to it. Did he pick Pitts correctly?
Oh, hell yeah.
Correctly?
Okay, next one.
Falcons.
Detroit Lions, it's easy. They're going to pick Jamar Chase. They need a wide receiver.
Interesting choice there. Now you're going wide receiver. I mean, I could see how they would do that, but not
it's gonna
like
be wide receiver.
Micah
Why the
Parsons?
fuck would they not pick a wide receiver? They just literally got they lost their best wide receiver off season. They have a new quarterback with Jared Goff. They're gonna pick Jamar Chase as the first wide receiver.
You don't think they would go with someone like Micah Parsons?
Why Mickey Parsons?
Come on, it's solid.
Oh wait, he's not available in mine. I already put him as the 4th overall.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. You did. Yeah. Okay, so then let's go with yours on there and let's move on.
Okay, Panthers.
Panthers.
So they need a QB.
Panthers is even a team.
They need a wide receiver. They need a tight end. And let's be very clear, they already took Sam Darnold. So the Panthers traded for Sam Darnold from the Jets, so they have a QB technically already. And they still have Teddy Bridgewater for their QB from last year. So I guarantee they're going to pick a wide receiver. It's going to be Devontae Smith, who is, I think, the Heisman Trophy winner of 2021. So,
you know that. Wait, Heisman Trophy?
Yeah, he won the Heisman. He was like the first wide receiver since like the 90s, apparently. So,
you don't think they would go for someone like offensive tackle or something like that?
No.
They don't need to fill in there, you think?
No, their needs are QB, wide receiver, tight end, and CB. I think they're going to pick Devontae Smith.
Ah, man, there's some linemen out there who I think they could help out there. But
no,
alrighty. It's Panthers, so no one's really paying too much attention to that.
All right, my Broncos. I'm not going to talk. I'm going to let you talk. What do the Broncos need?
First, I want to set the stage up here, right? So Broncos historically have great defense, they have great resilience over there. The offensive line, there were some hits. We've had troubles, injuries, COVID, some freshman players now ready for a great second season. Team is coming together. You got to believe it. They're coming together. Believe it.
Believe it.
But now everyone always saying, what's up with Locke, right? So there's at least two strains of thought going out there. One is, can we just keep him? Let's put him into a little bit more well-oiled machine, another season, get him that playing time with a stronger offense. don't replace QB, but get some more offense picks out there. That's one thought process, because with more offensive picks, you really build that team up around him, give him the time to shine. True. The other one is probably
Okay, who are they gonna pick? Who are they gonna pick? Who are they gonna pick?
A QB position. They're going to go for a QB position, almost 100% guaranteed, is what the betting pools are going for. Now, that really comes down to, where are they going to go to? Ohio State.
Yeah?
Are they going to go to Ohio State?
Yeah, they are.
Think they're going to do?
I agree with you, Oji-san. They're gonna lock down Justin Fields. Because if Justin
100%?
Fields is all the way down there and available at number 9, they're obviously gonna pick Justin Fields. No fucking way they don't. I think they're gonna pick Justin Fields. Now, it's interesting
because you say if he's available down there, it's almost as if would one of the higher teams pick Justin Fields over
again. I don't think the 49ers will pick Justin Fields because the drama, the story is that they're gonna pick up Mac Jones. Mm-hmm. If it's not Justin Fields, I think it's gonna be Trey Lance. But assuming on my board he's available, they're gonna pick up Justin Fields. All right, next Cowboys. We got hustle and fucking bustle, my guy.
Cowboys here. What do they need? Was it center back?
They need center back. They need a tight end, edge, CB, and safety.
More safety. Everyone needs a safety. People just need to trade for those or pick up from free agency for safeties. All right, so out of those picks,
I know they're gonna pick.
For edge, you think they're gonna go edge?
No, I think the Cowboys will pick up. Let's see, Travion Moheg, 16, as a first round pick.
Interesting.
Actually, no, safeties are rarely ever a first round pick material. I need to figure this out.
Yeah, safety is necessary, sure, but they're more strategic picks because these folks are going to be the ones that are building up experience. They're not necessarily going to be first line on the first day, the ones out there every day. These are ones you have to look at their potential next year, the year after next, and so on. So what do you think? Pay? Edge? Come on.
Sorry, I'm looking at the data here. I think actually it's going to be Patrick Surtain, because according to Pro Football, 40% to be likely drafted by the Cowboys. And I'm going to say I agree with that. He's a cornerback. He's number 13 ranked. He's going to be drafted by number 10. So I think it's going to be Patrick Surtain.
Did you say quarterback or a cornerback?
Cornerback.
Yep. CB,
dog.
Yeah, he could.
Which brings me to number 11, New York Giants. What do you think is the New York Giants? They need a tackle, they need a guard, and they do need edge as well.
They do need edge. I think the one I was saying earlier, if he's not picked up sooner, pay.
I think it's going to be a Rashawn Slater tackle.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Rashawn Slater, he's ranked number 11. He's one of the best tackles in the league. And pick number 11. Makes sense.
Okay, that would be great, especially for branding and all that. But you don't think they're going to go for edge? I really see that they could pick up edge. I mean, it's almost as if it's the Giants. A lot of their holes are on the sides there when they're trying to defend. But okay.
All right. Eagles. I go either way. Eagles, Oji-san. Who do you think the Eagles is going to
With the Eagles, I'm not. Nah, it's like
so
with the Giants. I'm not one or the other. I could see cornerback.
The Eagles need a QB, a wide receiver, a linebacker, or another cornerback. And I'll say right now,
several cornerbacks.
They recently just got. Last year they drafted Jalen Hurts, and then they traded Carson Wentz, their starting QB, to the Colts. So they have a QB technically. So I think they're gonna draft a wide receiver. That's gonna be Jalen Whittle. Jalen Whittle, according to Pro Football, is 20% likely to be drafted by the Eagles.
True. You don't think they're going to do like a cornerback like Newsome or like Horn? You're going to they're going to go wide receiver.
I think wide receiver, yeah.
Waddle? Okay, interesting. Because I would almost pick him for maybe like the Pats or something like that.
I will say right now, if you want to name a single wide receiver that isn't a tight end named Urson, then yeah, there's no wide receivers in the Eagles right now. So we're gonna go to the Chargers at number 13, and the Chargers need a tackle, guard, or a cornerback.
See, I almost want to repeat some of the names I said earlier if they're not picked up. No, cornerbacks, I think I would just say the ones I already said. I mean, there's a few out there. What, Horn, Newsome? I think cornerback is one of those where a lot of teams need it, and it's real prime opportunity right now. There's a good
I want to say
range of
this. I
candidates
want to
for
say
it.
this. I want to say this, OG-san. You're wrong because they don't need cornerbacks. They need tackles. They need people to defend their quality rookie of the year player. What's his name? The Chargers QB, Justin Herbert from Oregon last year. He was like number
yeah.
13. I think they're gonna draft.
They can pick that up. They can pick that up from like what trades, free agents.
Dude, we're already a month and a half of free agency. There's no one left. That's good. So they're gonna draft number 15, Christian Darrisaw, tackle from Virginia Tech. Guaranteed.
I don't even think he. Yeah, he's lower on the
most drafted likely
I have here
by the Vikings or by the Chargers at 17%. I think that the Chargers, if he's available, they're gonna pick him up. Easy.
I mean, my aggregates put him a little bit lower on this list, but all right, interesting choice. I'm gonna say it's like on the priority list. Tackles are a bit lower, but all right.
Yeah. All right, next.
Vikings?
Tell me. Yeah, the Vikings, number 14. Who are they gonna pick?
They need a serious tackle.
Yes, sir.
I'm exactly doing the opposite of what I just said.
So
if there was a team that needed a tackle,
it is so simple. It is so simple who they're gonna pick. The Vikings are gonna pick Elijah Vera Tucker from USC.
Not Slater?
Not Slater. I don't think they're gonna pick Slater.
All right.
Because Slater is not available on my board.
That's true, isn't it? I mean, I'll just say this is the one team. If you had to pick a tackle, I'll give it to the Vikings that they need to pick a tackle.
I agree. The Vikings have no interior linemen at all, so they're gonna go straight. They're gonna grab Tucker. All right, the New England Patriots at number 15. And let me remind you, they did re-sign Cam Newton, and they won free agency in my opinion. They basically took all the good free agents on the market, paid almost like $100 million guaranteed money for this year for all the free agents.
Well, I mean, when you drop the GOAT, you have a lot of money left over to just throw around out there.
So who do you think they're going to draft with an aging bad
Pats,
QB?
The Pats, there's a lot of talk of them replacing QB. So now you have to look for what, right? Wide receiver. You need the strong offense to complement the QB, and I think you're probably going to go into wide receiver territory, probably like a Waddle. So it's a little tough. They're really going to stick around.
I got this. I fucking got this. They're going to draft Trey Lance if he's available. Guaranteed.
Right. Why is it guaranteed?
Because they have Cam Newton. And Cam Newton was not productive at all last year in 2020. So my guess is Bill Belichick, he wants a QB that wins. He wants something that's fast. He's going to get the next available QB on the market, and that's going to be Trey Lance. So Trey Lance is going to go and become a Patriot. Guaranteed.
They're really just doubling up on QBs then at that point. They could have just taken the time to replace. They could have taken the chance to replace. You don't think they're going to opt into something to build up that offensive line?
Who are they going to build? There's literally no good offensive characters left at 15.
Oh yeah, I think you've already taken a lot of them higher up on the list. That's why.
So I'm gonna go to the Cardinals at number 16. Actually, no, wait, sorry. Who do you think is gonna be 15? Sorry, I didn't let you answer.
Well, if things line up, there's a lot of talk for Waddle ending up there as wide receiver. That's one of the higher on the ticker. That's kind of like one of the higher names up there.
Fine.
I could see any wide receiver really. I could see any wide receiver really.
I think it's gonna be Trey Lance. Anyway,
I could even see Tony up there.
Anyway,
Kadarius
Cardinals
Tony, potentially.
Cardinals.
Yet another team that needs a cornerback.
So they need a tight end or a defensive ending, defensive player, DI, or a CB cornerback.
Come on, cornerback.
And I'm gonna say right now,
Newsome.
It's gonna be fucking Christian Barmore from Alabama. He's ranked 12. He's still available on my board. The Cardinals pick him up.
That is out of left field. Not going to lie. That's a little bit out of left field. don't know how to process that, but we can come back to that after the draft and see how well that stood up.
All right, next. The Raiders, fuck the Raiders, by the way, as a Broncos player, or Broncos fan, not player.
Last game in this Bronco Ball season is Raider game. I think
I
everyone's going to enjoy it.
firmly believe that the Raiders will pick up safety Trevon Moehrig at
The
number
Raiders
17.
would be a team that chooses a safety when
Yeah.
they could have chosen anything else.
'Cause-
At least choose a tackle over a safety.
They are 19% likely to pick up this guy. 19%. He's ranked 16. The Raiders are number 17. It makes sense. They pick up Trevon Moehrig. Boom.
Sure. All right. It's Raiders, so they're probably going to pick. You know, they're actually probably going to give away their pick.
Probably. Next is going to be the Dolphins at 18.
Yes. And I forget what we said earlier. They needed an edge, right? They need an edge like Phillips.
They need a tight end, guard, defensive player, and an edge as well. So, yeah.
Yes, Phillips. We're going to go with Phillips. High listed on the ticker of all the names out there. I almost would say should have been a little bit higher on the list, but I think the aggregate says pick 18, Dolphins goes for Phillips.
I'm going to say I disagree. I think it's going to be Kwity Paye from Michigan.
Oh, I put him higher. That's why.
Kwity Paye, or sorry, I can't say his name. I think he's going to get drafted by the Dolphins. Even though he's ranked 24, I think they're going to pick him at 18. Because he is what they need. They need someone who's edge. They need someone who can
bring that edge. All right.
Exactly.
All right.
So number 19. Sorry, go ahead.
Washington.
The Washington needed everything, dude. Look at that. List. Quarterback, wide receiver, tight end, tackle, linebacker. And they also need a lane as well.
Yeah. So what? They're going to pick... I mean, if there are no QBs available, they're probably going to pick like a wide receiver to build up that offense. If they're going to go for a defensive route, like I said, there's a lot of cornerbacks out there. They could probably pick up a tackle. Why not? Give it to them.
I think I agree with you there, Oji-san. They're probably going to pick, in my humble opinion, sorry, I got to find him again. Where is he? Where the fuck is he?
Well, you're going to probably like Darisaw. No, you already picked Darisaw.
I think he's going to pick an offensive player, Jeremiah Owusu-Koromo, who is a linebacker. He's ranked number 19. The Washington football team's 19 pick. They're going to pick him because according to the Pro Football League, they're 16% likely to draft this guy.
Okay. Are you just are you looking at who's ranked what number and if that corresponds to that team?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're going to pick him because imagine Chase Young. I think he was like second or third overall last year. With this guy, they're going to be an amazing defense next year.
Well, how many more? We got a lot more to power through here. So let's
I know
do a speed round.
We got hustle, bro.
Our set it up. You give me your hits, okay? Our speed round at the Panthers, right? We're at the Panthers here. Pick 20.
No, pick 20 is the Bears, my guy.
Yeah, Bears, sure.
I think the Bears are gonna pick Rashad Bateman.
Okay.
Colts. The Colts need a wide receiver, a tackle, or an edge, and I think the Colts are gonna pick. Let me see. I'm scrolling down, looking at the data here. The Colts. Jesus, this is really bad data.
Farley, cornerback.
Yeah, sure for you, but I don't know who the Colts are gonna pick. Who the fuck are the Colts gonna pick at this point? Wide receiver, tight
tackle.
I think I don't think JC's not gonna be it. No,
Hackenberg. Could go edge away. Tackle Leatherwood.
No, I think the Jets want him more. What did the Cowboys need? A wide receiver. What the fuck? There's no percentages with the Colts. That's so weird. I'm just looking at the data right here, and there's nothing on the Colts. The Colts.
Are you using the most up-to-date list of the picks, and is that influencing the data?
Yeah, it is, because man,
haven't a few teams moved around or something and traded around their picks or something like that?
What the fuck?
Okay, the Colts are giving away their position. They're going to give it
Sorry,
over to
I'm just
Green Bay
gonna.
Packers.
Yeah, I think the Colts will pick, in my humble opinion, they're gonna pick Tavon Jenkins, tackle. All right,
All
next
right.
is gonna be the Titans. The Titans need wide receiver,
Titans.
and they will clearly pick, if available, Elijah Moore. Jets.
I think there was a lot more wide receivers. But okay, regardless, Jets.
The
Running
Jets
back.
will pick Greg
100%.
Newsome, cornerback.
Okay, yeah, no, okay. Speed round. Steelers.
Steelers need a
Center.
QB, tackle,
Center. 100% center.
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 Who the fuck they're gonna pick?
Humphrey. Creed Humphrey. He was previously a wrestler. That's what you want in a center. Someone who can like grapple out there. Yeah, a good leader. Good leader out there.
I think Walker Little's gonna be drafted by the Steelers. All right, Jags.
Jags, back to them.
25, number 25.
Tackle. They're probably gonna pick a tackle. It's the Jaguars.
I mean,
Really?
yeah.
To give away, trade out your position. Trade this pick to some other team. The Jags are listening. Trade
They're not gonna trade.
your pick to someone else.
I think they're gonna draft Dylan Randus at 25. Browns.
Wait,
Browns.
Which position?
He's a tackle. He's a tackle.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yep. Browns. They need tackles as well, isn't it?
Yeah, they need defensive players, edge. They just need defensive players. I think
really
they're gonna get Jason Owa. Jason Owa.
Okay, yeah, I thought I may have put him a little bit higher up, or I think he may be a little bit lower on the list here. But yeah, he could land here. Building up defense is a solid move. Similarly,
number 27 is gonna
27.
be Terrace Marshall Jr. from LSU.
What position here?
He's a wide receiver.
Oh, okay, so that's why I had defense up here, but you're gonna go wide receiver. You're not gonna go like Bateman or anyone.
Nah, dude, no.
All right.
Bateman
all
already
right.
got drafted already, so.
Oh yeah. Okay. There's a lot here. They're
All right, number 28 with the Saints. Who are the Saints gonna pick?
They need linebackers. Isn't that true? They need linebackers.
Kinda.
No, you're gonna go somewhere else. What? You're gonna go offense?
I think. I mean, they lost their best QB. Just saying.
Oh, they can build up. They can build up from what they have. They need what we're getting right around here in this pack while you look through your data is teams are building up on that defense. They're following the Bronco lead and building up a strong foundation. That defense is a heck of a foundation. You need.
I
That's
think
why
they're
you
gonna
go
pick
to linebacker.
They're gonna pick a CB and they're gonna pick J.C. Horn.
Okay, that's very solid. I said him earlier, but if he's still available, yeah, definitely.
All right, and then Green Bay Packers are gonna pick Asante Samuel Jr. CB.
Yep, definitely could.
All right, Bills, come on, we got hustle.
We're coming to the end here. We're coming to the end here.
The Bills.
The Bills.
The Bills need a defensive end, edge, and cornerback. I think it's gonna be Aziz Ojulari because he's one of the best edge right now. So I think it's gonna be. Actually, no, I take it back.
Nope.
It's gonna be Jalen Phillips.
All right, you know what? I'll give you the 50-50 split on those. If he gets either of those right for this pick, definitely give some props later in the week. But we're coming over to the Ravens now, right? They need tackles. Ravens are desperate, you could say. I know a lot of people are using that term out there. And we've mentioned a lot of tackles. I usually say someone should pick someone else instead of a tackle first. There's a lot of good talent out there. But there's also a lot of good talent on tackles. And I think Leatherwood is a name floating around for pick 31 here.
Leatherwood. I don't see him.
Alabama.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Let's do Leatherwood. Actually, no, I don't think they're gonna pick Leatherwood. I think they would rather get edge. They would take Aziz Ojulari.
Then you just pick. Oh, so if he's available.
Yeah, if he's available.
Okay.
Last but not least is the Buccaneers, and
Buccaneers, the Super Bowl team.
Yes, sir.
One everyone's been waiting for.
They're gonna pick a safety, and I think they're gonna pick Elijah Molden.
Okay, why a safety? Give a quick briefing on why a safety.
They just need
role.
they just need more defense. They're a defense heavy team. So
You don't think they would go for if there's cornerbacks left, if there's edge left?
yeah, I think they go for him. So
All right. You know what? You know what, chat? That I think is the most daring pick of them all for this
Yeah.
first round. Definitely come back on one of his streams later in this week to see if he got
there
that
you go.
right.
There you go. There's
Give
the
him
whole
props
thing.
if he did. Give him props if he did. He's probably not going to. I don't know if the odds are there. It's a wide open field in some cases out here. Still, some plays could be on the table that could change everything up.
There's your 32
It's the
picks,
draft.
y'all.
It's the
OG-san,
draft.
please wrap it up. Let's get the fuck out of here because I know
We'll
it's
do
late
that.
for you.
All right. As we talked about, I think the number one pick for bread is going to be garlic bread as usual. But don't be surprised if bread from Southeast Asia comes up in the top 10, just taking that field away because it's all about what is it about? It's
All
the
that
mean
bread,
ball.
baby. All that
It's
bread.
all about that bread.
All that bread, baby. Anyway, thank
And-
you so much for joining us. I'm Kenny Boulder. This is our draft special. I'm so sorry that we're running late. It's just that, things have gone by and we've been busy. But again, I appreciate your time. Oji-san, thank you so much for being here, as always, my guy.
Thank you for leading us in the draft. It's
we
always fun to
appreciate
go
it.
through this.
We appreciate you. So have a great night. Again, follow me at Kenny Boulder
care.
and follow Oji-san. We're both on YouTube, Twitch, everywhere. So thank you so much.
Come over to the training fields. See us there. We'll see you in the future. Take care. Take care.
Take care. See ya. Take care.
Bye-bye.